Hello again, everyone. This is Zombie Kids Rule, and I'm back with another Steam Deck gameplay video. I will just put my caveat out there that I still look for ways occasionally to record better. If you've watched any of my other more recent videos, you know my disclaimer that I would prefer to record by using OBS and recording directly from gaming mode, but unfortunately that doesn't work. What I may do is I may try testing the game, making sure that it works in gaming mode, and then going to desktop mode and recording from that, which basically just captures the screen. And as long as it works, and it works the same way as in gaming mode, that would be another way to do it. As long as you don't have to use the magnifier, and as long as it works right the same. But I do know that this is not necessarily the best way to record. I do think the visual of this one right now is a little better, and by reducing the brightness of the Steam Deck screen, it seems to allow my external webcam to pick things up better. Now that just means, though, that of course obviously the colors aren't as bright on the Steam Deck right now because I have reduced the brightness of the screen to, actually I'll show you. So the brightness is all the way down here instead of being way up here or usually around the middle. So I've turned the brightness quite far down. So anyway, that's my disclaimer. I want to do this other video. I have less time to do videos now, so I will do my best to get videos up. I'm also I have also gone back to making RPG Maker content, so I am going to be doing some tutorials on RPG Maker, which will basically cut into some of my time for doing these other things. So for this video, I want to do a demo that I recently downloaded. It's the first two chapters of The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. It has really good reviews on the store page, if I recall correctly. I've been looking at this game for a while. Didn't download it. Actually, I ignored it for a while, but I came back to it, and I'm going to try out this demo. Right now, Valve says it is unknown. I believe it's going to play just like a regular mouse control game. So this is Chapter 1 and 2, The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. So this is, essentially the demo. It is released to December of 2020. It has overwhelmingly positive reviews, 96% of over 2,000. So that's really good. Very positive, 92% of 14 recent, and I'm hoping that it shows up okay. It looks like it is right now. It's not really bright white, so bright white does not show up very well on the way I'm recording. So this also caused I don't know if this game caused the problems or not, but I will say for Steam Deck users, if you ever try to change the volume, the audio, and you get something, you get some weird up here. When I change the volume, see, it's doing it now. Haha. So it is. Basically, it says echo cancel sync. Echo cancel sync. And when it does that, basically this control doesn't do anything. I think it's this game, honestly, because I didn't notice it until I loaded it up. So this is what I'm going to show you. I didn't necessarily plan on doing this, but right now on the screen it says echo cancel sync, echo-cancel sync. When you go to the Steam options and you go to settings and you go down to audio, the output device default echo cancel sync. Well, that's not letting you control the audio. So you are supposed to be able to change it to external device, speakers, or cancel. So I'm going to go to speakers. It says speakers. That's selected. And I'm going to, let's see, and that should be fine. I'm going to put microphone. So speakers, microphone. And then I'm going to go out of it. And it doesn't change it. Doesn't change it at all. It's still saying the same thing. If I go back in and go down to audio, it says select a value. So it's not saving it. It's not saving what I do. And I don't want to do external device. So what I've discovered is, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to quit. So I'm going to use the in-game mouse to quit. Okay. And now this is what I've noticed. And if you experience this as a user, this is one way to fix this. I'm going to go down and restart Steam. So I'm restarting Steam. And every time this has happened to me in the past, usually it's a game that triggers it. I don't know what causes it, but something in the game is triggering this problem. And when I restart Steam, generally speaking, it will adjust the volume. It'll put it back to the way it's supposed to be. So I'm going to do my I'm going to move this so I can do my super secret passcode. Not that I'm worried about really any of you stealing my Steam Deck and then getting into my password. Whoops, I guess I did it wrong. Let me see. There we go. What the heck is going on? Okay, let's try this again. Now I will just do it where you see me. I don't care. Maybe I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Nope, there we go. Okay, well, I guess my mutant fingers caused some sort of problem. So I'm going to go into the Steam thing now. I'm going to go down to settings. I'm going to go down to audio, and it is set to default speakers now. So let's find out if it's this game. Because it is a little inconvenient if you can't raise and lower the audio inside of a game, because again, I often play without any sort of audio. I have my audio turned way down most of the time. Yep, so now it's working. So I can turn it up, I can turn it down, and so again, what I will say is that if a game causes that problem, that echo cancel sync, you may have to restart Steam. Alright, so now we've got, you can buy the full version. You've got the Life and Suffering of Sir Brante, in times of the fall of the blessed Arcanian Empire. Continue is grayed out, new game settings, credits, and quit. You can use the right joystick or the right mouse pad, trackpad to move around. I'm going to go to settings, or using the R2 button to the trigger, the right trigger to select. So you have language choices, animated illustrations. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's already checked on. You've got music, you've got sound. Screen format, full screen, which is, I'm going to leave it at that. Resolution, I'm leaving it at 1280 by 720. VSync is on, and then that is it for the settings for the chapter 1 and 2. I'm just going to go to new game. Enter your character's name, Sir something Brante. Choose your name carefully. Other characters will address you exactly like this. So now this is where we test. I'm going to click there. I'm going to do the Steam X button. It pulls up the keyboard. I'm going to type in my regular moniker. Whoops, no, I'm not. Let's see. Let's see how it likes. Zombie, and I think I can get the kids in there. Let's find out. IDZ. That's good enough. Zombie kids. And now I'm going to press enter. Okay, so it took that. So zombie kids. Game mode. Chapter restarts. Enabled. Consequences. Okay, so when you hover over things, it does give you some information. So chapter restarts. You will be able to rewind to the beginning of any chapter you have completed and continue from that point. I will say the text is a little small, but it's not something where you would have to use the magnifier. At least I don't think you would have to. Consequences. Open. You will see the consequences of your possible choices in advance. This is the recommended game mode, as you will be able to direct your character's fate in the way you want. You can change this setting at any time in the menu. And then chapter restarts, you can disabled Iron Man, so you will not be able to go back to previous chapters, or hidden, you won't be able to see your the consequences of your action. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave those the way they are. Click Start. Okay, so again, white text you won't be able to see very well, but it says, "You hold the fate of a single man in your hands. You will follow his life from birth to death. Your choices shall define who Sir Brante will grow up to be. You will decide his personality, social status, and what mark he'll leave on history." Move this forward a little bit, I think. Maybe okay. "With every step he takes at your behest, Sir Brante's character will change and evolve. Your decisions will close some doors for him, but open many others." Now, it doesn't say to do anything, but I'm going to click. Yep, okay, it advanced it. "The world of Sir Brante's birth is a ruthless realm where people are divided into estates. It is hard to be a hero here. To be ready to accept that Sir Brante cannot overcome every challenge in his path. Oh, so be ready. Every hard choice will test his character and personal qualities. Often you will not be able to make the choice you would like to." That's their way of telling you may not like all your choices. "It may happen because you choose a different road earlier, exhausted your hero's willpower, or you haven't earned the right position in society." Okay. Every victory will be a struggle, a path paved with bitter losses and gut-wrenching failures. Accept the tragedy. This is how you will create a gripping and unique tale for your hero. What will become of Sir Brante, his loved ones, and his world? It all depends on you. Again, not hard to read this text. It's fine.
The story of my life remains written on these pages.
So it is
my fate has always
narrated.
Been my own. Every deed, every choice, and every person I met made me what I am. Could I have really taken a different path? Found a different calling? Altered the very course of history? And what price would I have to pay?
Okay, so you hear all kinds of audio there. You hear pages turning, you hear pen or ink, quill scribbling. So now you have to read. So let's see, we've got chapter 1 up here. We have, this is settings. So now I will say this is small, but again, I would not have to use the magnifier. Your fingers are stained with ink, your breathing grows ragged, your hands are shaking, yet the words begin appearing on the page before you one by one. Going to turn this down a little bit for background music. Clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you, and how did you reach this end? I don't think you can click any of these right now. They seem to be grayed out, but maybe not. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and click. This arrow is darker, so I'm going to click that. At the end of time, you were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Arachnean Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth, whether human or Arachnean, nobleman, priest, or low-born commoner, all bend to the divine will of the twin gods. And each life is not but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine. You could go back, or you can go forward. The memories come flooding back. They engulf you as a merciless wave, binding together days that are thrice dead and gone. The dreams of your childhood, your adolescence, your youth spent in the capital, years of peace teeming with life, and a war drenched in blood. High ranks and lowly deeds, opulent palaces, secretive city back streets, fields of battle, and faces, so many faces of the people you held dear, the people who walked this road by your side. Such was your life, now is all exposed by ink. Okay, I'm going to skip over some of this because I want to see more functionality. Every choice has a price, blah, blah, blah. Okay, could you have taken a better past, choosing different things, la la la. Verge of death, you struggle, your life, blah, blah, blah. What determines a man's destiny? Okay, so now, over here, the man himself, your life has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny. The world around him. Your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you lived. A higher power. Your destiny was forged by a power greater than your own will. There is no destiny. Destiny does not exist. Human life is an exercise in chance. It is not governed by any laws. So I'm going to pick the first one. Life is yours to live. You make your own destiny. So now this is where it's obviously branching, right? You can hear death's footsteps drawing near. You square your shoulders, blah, blah, blah. You find your final answer. You lived your life you deserved. You only can answer for it. Okay, but are you right about this? Is it all true? Learn the truth. You return, remembering, blah, blah, blah. On these pages, the story of a man named Zombie Kids Brant will live once more. And then you have your continue button over here. Okay, here we go. We have like a timeline. So we have childhood, adolescence, youth, peacetime, and the revolt. 0 years. Not sure you can click on any of those. It says continue, so we'll click there. Okay, chapter 1, childhood. Okay, and I don't think you can click on any of these things because they look like they're still grayed out. Let's see. It doesn't tell me what to do, so I'm just going to click. Oh, look, and we're going to get these animations going. Okay, oh, so now some stuff popped up. Childhood. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, and so unforgiving. Let's see. Can I click on these now? No, not yet, but they did open up a little bit. So let's click here. A long, trying life stretches before you, so many feats and faults, you blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. I want to see where my choices are. Who will you grow up to be? Okay. Prologue, growing up. Okay. Who will Zombie Kids Brant grow up to be? It's your call. So you're gonna have to download this to read it all. I'm just trying to test functionality here. It looks like it's playing fine. Childhood. Okay. So again, you read here. Personal life. Events in your personal life of the hero that can happen in this chapter. So we can hover over. We got 4 choices. The fencing lesson, and then it pops up information over here. You dare to study fencing like your father, even though you have no right to it by birth. Conditions. Determination. I'm not sure what that says. This is where it might be a little hard to read. Train with father. Determination. So I'm going to have to use the magnifier here just to look. What does it say? There we go. Determination. Oh, greater than. That may say greater than 4 or greater than or equal to 4. I'm not quite sure. So this is an instance where the text is a little lighter, so it may be hard to read because it is smaller. Beyond. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. Conditions. Suffer your first death. Insight. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the lots of its inhabitants. Conditions. Perception, I think that might be greater than or equal to 4. Play with the ants. Okay. And then nobleman's sacrifice. You challenge the sacred order and attempt to seize a noble lot. Conditions. Willpower greater than or equal to 0. Kiss the sword. Okay. So, you know what? Let's just go with the first one, fencing lessons, and see what happens. Well, actually, let's go over here. Destiny. Okay, so now these are highlighted. Destiny, personality, House of Brant, family, will unlock in Chapter 2. So let's see what Destiny says. Okay, Destiny. We're in Chapter 1. Personal life. So these are the choices that we're having, and then there's no timeline yet. So let's go over here. Personality. Zombie Kids Brant. Age 0 years. Oh my goodness, I'm not old. Estate lowborn. Occupation growing up. Deaths. Let's see. After suffering a lesser death, one is reborn. One who dies a true death faces the judgment of the twin gods, untouched by death. Died once, died twice, died thrice. True death. Perception is 0 right now, and so again it pulls up your information on the side. So perception is 0, determination is 0, willpower is 0. So perhaps what those were is not greater than, maybe it's increasing it? I don't know. House of Brant, reputation, so reputation of 3, and again it pulls up information. Wealth, unity, and then heir, Stephen Brant is your brother, okay? And then family over here, we have your family tree. You have your father, great-grandfather, Gregor Brant, his ex-wife, your father, your mother, so that's your father's ex-wife, and then your brother and you, and then a sister. Okay, so you have that information, and then you can return over here, and it says the year is 1118. So I'm not sure if it'll let me pick all these. Let's just pick fencing lesson. Oh no, it won't let me pick because I don't have that conditions now. Maybe that is greater than. Beyond, suffer your first death. Insight, I don't have perception. I could do that. So let's try. Can I go forward? I can go forward. Your personality qualities at this age, they determine which choices you may take. Determination is 0. Perception is 0. Willpower 0. Deaths untouched. The sections that open in this chapter: destiny, personality. Yep, we just looked at those. And then begin chapter. I didn't. Oh, okay. So I couldn't actually choose back then. So begin the chapter. I guess I was a little confused. That's all. Let's see. Okay, so birth. Oh, I see. So I was 0 before. At the verse there was nothing, no time. Okay, I'm not going to read this. The writing is good. Oh, it's baby. Oh no, the baby's crying. Okay, and again, I'm not going to read this. Just going to keep going. I think the writing is pretty good from what I've seen so far. Again, I'm not going to read this. All right, so now I have 3 choices. If I had read this, and this is your baby stuff. Reach out to the palm. Consequences is perception +1. Reach out to the fist. Determination +1. Smile at the shadow. Willpower, I think that says +10. You struggle to lose the swaddling clothes wrapped around you and extend a tiny hand into the world. Okay, so this is when you're a baby. A soft open palm, a strong closed fist, a lingering distance shadow. Oh, you know what? Let's smile at the shadow and increase our willpower. Why not? Okay. And then there's your birth, and it's talking to them, talking about stuff that I'm not going to read. Willpower went up by 10. Okay, it's still creeping up there. There we go. And then I continue. And then birth. Okay, your life in this world begins. How will you live it? Okay. And childhood. I move forward. I'm now a toddler, maybe. I'm a little baby. No, actually, I don't know how. Yeah, I'm not sure about the age thing. But anyway, okay, I'm going to stop there anyway because I think this gives you how this works, how you're navigating this, and it seems like it should work fine on the Steam Deck. It is a simple, move the in-game mouse pointer with the right trackpad or the right joystick, and then using the right trigger to select. You don't have to really do any other key bindings or anything, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and quit to main menu. Quit game. Are you sure you want to quit your game? Yes, I want to quit. Okay, so that's the life and suffering of Sir Brant. It's I guess the intro demo, if you want to call it that, chapter 1 and 2. It looks like it plays perfectly fine on the Steam Deck. This game may be causing that sound issue. In fact, I'm going to check that out right now. So we fixed the sound. I quit. And now, let's see if it did it. Nope, so it's working there. Sound is working there. Let's go back into the game just really quickly and see if it's causing that echo cancel sync issue. I do like the sound effects. I do like this. I don't know why Nope, it's working. So that's interesting. So I don't know why I ignored this game originally. I took it off my ignore list, downloaded, and I'm pretty sure I wish listed it now, and then downloaded this demo. So I mean, this does look like something I'd be interested in playing. So anyway, I'm gonna stop there. My verdict is that it seems like this game should work perfectly fine on the Steam Deck, and I hope these videos are helpful to folks. If they are, or if you at least appreciate the time and energy that goes into doing this, please consider liking, subscribing, getting notifications, leaving comments. And like I said, I'm going to try balancing the time that I have with making these Steam Deck videos, and also, like I said, I will be posting some more tutorials on RPG Maker, because I've gotten the RPG Maker bug is back, and I want to learn more, and improve my knowledge and stuff. So I'll be posting those videos too, trying to balance. So anyway, like I said, I hope these are helpful. In the meantime, between now and the next time I can post a video, happy gaming, and I hope you guys have a great day. And I will talk to everyone later. Bye.